Alright guys, we're back with another one. This one is clean up the bottom, rocker panels. I think we're going to clean that up. A little bit of rust there. We got a dent. It's hard to see on camera. This is pushed out. Well, yeah, you can see it pretty good like that. Pushed out right here. I have a feeling when that's pushed in, there may be a little rust to contend with there. So what we find here is going to determine how far we go on the other side, I think. I mean, we're gonna clean that up, replace it, paint it, repair it, something. That doesn't show very well. Some bubbling going on there. So, well, the rocker on this side's much farther gone. So I'm gonna do a set of rocker skins, clean up the cab corners, clean up the bed. And probably while we're cleaning up the bottom, we'll clean up that little rust there. Probably the same on the other side. This one might be another candidate for the color match bed liner. Maybe just come up to about here, come up to the farthest point of rust here, and just straight line it back. All right, here we go. We're gonna dig in. Probably gonna dig on that other side right now. On the bed side, the rockers are on order. All right, we've got a little primer going on here. Won't take much to block this all down, feather it out. And we're off to grab the, while this is setting up and drying, we're off to grab the paint and a couple other supplies. The rockers are coming in this afternoon. So the goal is to get the bed painted today and maybe starting on the rockers this afternoon. The rockers and the bed liner finish that we're going to do on the bottom should be a one-day deal. So if we have the bed painted today, the rockers done tomorrow, we're in and out 2 days. Not a bad quick little cleanup for a little used truck. It'll get it done. Okay guys, we're taped up, sanded out. Blown off, wiped down. This here we're changing out, we're replacing. I don't have it, it's coming in with the rockers. So I should have it any time now. And I swap it out when I paint, before I paint, or I'll paint it with this bed but not on. I'll put it on after it's painted. We'll see how soon it comes in, because I'm ready to spray the bed. I gotta paint the rockers anyway, so I can paint the fuel doors separate. It's not a big deal. But here we are, and here we go. Okay, we got a couple coats of base coat on. A few more coats. We'll tack up, tack it down, and we'll clear it.
Please engage. Someone please show me the stage. Find me a mic, I got something to say. Hired the band, but they're done for the day. Better fire me up, I got something to play in the zone. I'm feeling like raging. I'm feeling like raging. I'm feeling like raging. So rage is what.
There it is, guys. Cleared up, cleaned up. The rockers came in. The fuel door came in. So we'll get that stuff going tomorrow. But now we're off to do a little paperwork, buying a couple vehicles. We'll reveal those to you shortly.
Is that like the theme that we've had lately?
Yes, we're installing the Rust Delete kit on this one as well.
and you've been saying, Rust, but your dad's making progress on the 31. That'll come at the beginning of the year, sometime in January-ish. So that'll be something fun to paint.
And then after that one, I think we have a few rolling in. We have one coming in the spring. I know that. So if there's a few
rolling in like a few months.
Oh, yep.
That's not like tomorrow.
No, but I mean.
Whoa.
If I see the other one within a month, and then I have it for a month, and then another one. So in the meantime, rust.
So we put our website up, and we're going to do a little prize pack giveaway. And you are entered if you go to our website, HighlandViewHotRods.com. Look at you looking at me. And there is in the headers a guest book. If you go there and put an entry in our guest book, let us know you were there and you say hi and let us know that you stopped in. That will put you in the drawing for our prize giveaway at the beginning of the new year. And sorry we were doing great doing daily videos. But we've had to like run around, get some projects. I got a new car.
I told them we were
getting
a couple new vehicles today, but weren't getting them today. We'd have the reveal soon. If anybody's seen the TikToks, they already know what Mama's new ride is.
But I don't think anybody knows what you got.
Nope.
We were not going to get you anything.
No.
You're all set up.
I did it by accident.
Then he saw a truck and,
Came here for me to work on, and I had to have it.
Yeah. If you know us at all, you know we just like vehicles. And I think it's worse when we both like vehicles.
Yes.
It makes it kind of difficult sometimes. But hell, you live once, have fun.
I say this probably every
hard.
time, but this one here is kind of like...
If you say like your favorite or something, I swear to God.
No. It's like 3 of my favorite trucks I've had in the past all kind of mingled into one. So I'm pretty happy that like I'm getting those trucks back.
Yeah.
It's a good blend. You guys will be excited, I think. I'm excited.
So fun fact, right? When we got together, when we got married 13 years ago, Joseph had a list going of all the vehicles he had owned. And I think it was around like 150 or something.
Yeah, when I was, I don't know, 20 years old or so, I think the list was over 100 at that point. Mm-hmm. Now.
And you were just over, what were we, 23?
No, I was like,
24, 23 when we got to
I must have had over a couple hundred by now. Mm-hmm.
So the list.
Some I drove.
We kind of stopped like writing an actual list, and I feel like we should try to come up with a list again.
I have no idea. I didn't even remember a couple that I had like a couple years ago. But that's how I got the list the first time, was my friends remembered more of the stuff than me. But like I started to say, it's not, I didn't drive every single one of them. Maybe I drove them for a week or so. Some of them I bought, painted, put some wheels on, sold them.
Yeah.
Some of them I bought and sold before they even came home.
Yeah. And it hasn't stopped. And this was before you had your license.
Yeah.
This all
12
started.
Or 14, I think I did something. I don't know. I had a couple old beaters, hand-me-downs. I think I sold those off. 14, I built my first truck and sold it before I was out of driver's ed. But in the meantime, I think I built another one, I bought a car, and then I built another square body, and then I had like 2 square bodies in a car when I was 16.
So if we can't think of a list of every single vehicle you've bought, maybe we should make a bucket list of the type of vehicles you haven't bought that are on your list.
Yes.
Like I don't know why, and I probably want to own it forever. Well, we don't own anything forever. I want a Hummer. I don't know why. It's just
like an original
one, I think it's from Gone in 60 Seconds. Oh, yeah. Like seeing that,
Austin wants one too, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's been on my joint custody. Yeah. It's just been on my bucket list since like I don't even know how, like 20 years. Like seriously, I've just always wanted a Hummer. And then with the new vehicle I just got, I actually had a choice.
Yeah,
There
send me
was
Hummer.
a Hummer that,
H3.
but it was a clam. It was not maintained, and it was just, it needed so much. And I was so bummed because I told him, I was like, oh my God, maybe I'll finally own my Hummer. Like, I probably will have it for less than a year, but.
I can't. I know
And
there's.
I don't know. I've never even sat in one. I don't even know if they're comfy. I don't even know.
I've driven
I
them.
think I've heard. I
Never
think
owned
maybe
one.
we test drove one once.
We did.
And it was like wicked low visibility.
That was an H2 or H3. It was hard to see.
Still
out of the
want one.
windows, but
Still want
I don't
one.
know. The only thing I keep thinking, because you've asked me this before, of what I would have. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna build 92,000 different hot rods
Yeah.
and lowered trucks and lifted
sorry.
trucks, and I haven't had. This is one thing that I keep saying, and I think maybe this will be a springtime shop truck deal. I haven't had. I don't think any dually pickups. I've had dually.
Oh yeah.
Dually flatbeds, dually one-ton dumps, dually stuff like that. I don't think I've had like a regular like pickup. So
I don't
I
think,
think a
we
slammed
have. I think the
dually-
only dually that's been in the family since you and I have been married was your dad had. Geez, I'm so sorry. My arm hurts. I don't have a stand. I'm doing a horrible job tonight. Your dad had the regular cab.
yeah.
Besides that, I don't think.
But that's one, and that's probably a somewhat immediate future. One very like, I say unrealistic, but it's if I want it, it's gonna happen, and I don't know if I'm gonna like buy something crazy or build like a kit replica crazy. Anybody that knows me probably thinks this is like, what the fuck does he want that for? You can bleep that out or edit it or
it's
something.
good.
What the does he want that for? I'm hot rods and lifted trucks and lowered trucks, and we know this, but I have some desire to have like a crazy sports car, like Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, you have said that.
Maybe like a Porsche or something like that.
Supercar.
A supercar. There we go.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that'd be fun. I think we should have like a 30-day contract or a 3-hour contract, and you can't have it for a long time because then you'll just end up in like jail or something. Like
I
we should
shouldn't be
have
allowed
terms.
to drive it on the street. I should just be able to like sit
Closed
in the
courses
driveway.
only.
Yeah. But and maybe
There's one more that I thought of.
Yes.
And you're going to think I'm crazy. So I love the square bodies. I want to have a couple of the old Fords. I like those too. Now this, I have said for a while, I've seen some on Marketplace, and I've said, oh my God, let's buy this. This would be so much fun. I'm not even beeping kidding. I really want one. And this is before I even saw the video. We saw the video on, is it Sea Boys or whatever you guys watch?
Yeah.
The other day, and I was like, oh, that's what I want. I want a freaking limo.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be so fun.
There's been probably 3 times
Like
that I was-
old. It doesn't have to be some new fancy thing. Like I want some big old, long as hell, like big ass limo.
80s, 90s.
Yep.
Yeah. There's been 3 that I've like been, finger on the trigger and didn't pull, but there's.
And this is why we have a problem. I mean, literally before people in town, because we live in a pretty small town, and before people even realize what we're driving, like they'll just be like, oh, they got a new vehicle. Yep, that's them. So, see
I used to
at
do
the
vanity
store.
plates so people knew, but now I don't do vanity plates so people don't know.
But literally, someone will just catch on what we're driving, and like 2 weeks later, we're in something else, and they're like, what the hell? When did you get that? I thought you were in this. Like, we have an illness.
No, it's called incognito.
It's just called we like cars, and we can't make up our mind. It's
Wait until I have
even
enough
worse.
storage for all of them to be just in a pole barn.
That would be
And then
great.
people really won't know because I'll just roll out, look both ways, and go.
Oh boy. All right. Well, so thanks for sticking around. Joe's going to shake his head when I say this, but I'm going to say a shout out. Not that we have a lot of followers, not that it matters. But Eastwood is awesome, and they have shared Bentley's picture of him with their Contour sander. And if you are over here from there, yes, our son wears a mask
Oh yeah.
when he is around. Yes, we know. There are so
you
many
watch-
comments.
Oh yeah, everybody.
And
I'm not disagreeing with any of them.
No, we're
yes,
not.
Yes, he should have a mask. And yes, he does.
Absolutely.
The kid doesn't enter my shop without a mask if I'm sanding, painting, grinding, whatever.
Correct.
If I'm painting, he's not in the shop.
If he's on his dirt bikes, this, that, he wears the helmet. We're not completely...
We were at Dad's shop.
We're not
we had a
complete
new
imbeciles.
toy. We threw some safety glasses on him and let him
Yeah.
run it for 45 seconds, maybe a minute and a half.
I think it was a few minutes, but regardless, we totally understand. Then we have people saying the old cars have lead paint. This car does not have lead paint.
The car has already been stripped. There's
was
a
already-
single layer of like a Rust-Oleum or maybe an epoxy. There's a single layer of primer.
Yes. And we're not saying that's okay. I'm just throwing it out there. That
Don't tell me something I already know.
safety is important to us. And we know this all too well because Joe's dad, my father-in-law,
Right.
I mean, he is of prior generation to us. And he has spent his life in the shop. And he's done with like prep and paint
Right.
because of that. And because of, you know,
And that
his
is
lung
smarting
capacity.
me up to.
Right.
I used to do everything but a complete paint job without a mask, and maybe even sometimes that. But
Yep.
now,
Well, even when we got together, if you were working in the garage, I mean, I personally love the smell of paint. I know it's not good for me, but burning rubber tires, doing a burnout or paint, I mean, that I like that better than like,
that's like my mom. My mom loves
Yeah.
Bondo and stuff.
yeah, love that smell. I know it's not great, but when we first got together, I mean, we'd be in the garage all day, all night,
Right.
and we'd put a mask on if you were like painting. Totally get it. Just throwing it out there. All of our stuff, it's all in moderation. You know, once in a while, we just get too excited that there's a new tool and, you know, we just live life and it's all good. So I just had to throw that out there because Joe told me all night, shut off the comments. It's fine. Keyboard warriors, or they're worried, or we get it.
And
It's
it's hard because, like I
fine.
said, I don't disagree with anybody.
Right.
Yeah, you should have a mask. We know that.
Yeah. So
The
all
small
is
amount of
well.
time.
Once in a great while, something's going to kill us in the end. It's okay. I think we're doing a okay job parenting.
Yeah. I'd say the kids that aren't in the shop.
I mean, that Bud Light thing right there, that has Bentley's name on the gift
Yeah.
tag. So I think we're doing okay. 11 years old. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's to wash down all the dust from the lead.
Oh God, I'm gonna shut this off before we get too carried away, and then we have no followers. But thank you guys for all the support. Do the giveaway. We're gonna do a big prize pack. Maybe we'll announce it like New Year's at midnight. Oh my God, that would be fun if we can stay awake.
I was to say, you think you're gonna be up?
Well, usually we are with your parents, so. Okay, that's it. We're doing it. New Year's, we will announce the winner live. New Year's.
Yeah, I forgot what the giveaway was.
It's a big prize pack that we're going to put together.
All right.
So go sign the guest book. I'll put out a post tomorrow with the details confirming. And thank you, right?
Thank you.
We're going to do some more rust work over the next week or two and try to find a more fun project in the next couple weeks.
And since how everybody loved the Eastwood sander, I'm going to dig through the Eastwood catalog and see what I'm going to purchase next
Oh, yes.
to do a little review
We'll do another review.
on it.
Whoa. Okay. You would think I drink for a living because I can't hold this camera. So, good night. Thank you for following. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.